Okay, then now let's see the Ubuntu. Hopefully you can able to see now. Okay, you have the questions, the one we just discussed. So I will quickly go through that. Here, let's say terminal, let's open up. Now, first thing, this is the home directory. Demo VirtualBox, this is the home directory. Now you make the lab3, make directory. So mkdir lab3, sorry. So this created a directory. How do I know this directory is created? List the content. So you will see lab3. Can you see here? Lab3 is there in the list. The blue color one in the list. Okay, now inside lab3, I want to create 3 more directories. Okay, so how do? You can go to lab3 and then you create it. What I see just now in the what do you call, in the PDF, I gave you the form. You change the directory to lab3 and then you create it. Instead, you can do one shot. So mkdir and then you say home, the tilde, this is tilde. You will see this sign near to the number 1 above the tab button. Okay, tab key. So this is home directory slash go to lab3 slash, sorry, lab3 slash what do you want to create. So you mention the new one. So I want to create some more. So leave a space and then this is home directory. Tilde means home directory. Under lab3, under I want to create one more, which is the question says Riyadh. No slash. Okay, I put a slash, it's wrong. Okay, now I want to create one more. So tilde and then slash lab3. Under lab3, I want to create, what is that? Dammam. Do you get the idea? So in one command, in single command, I can create 3 subdirectories for lab3. So when you press enter, I didn't see any error messages. So it is being created. They are all being created. Now I want to know whether these 3 subdirectories are there under lab3 or not. Very simple. ls and list the lab3. If you say ls, it will list the current present working directory, which is lab3, sorry, home directory. I want to list the lab3. So list this one, which is home directory slash and then lab3. When you say like this, can you see the difference? ls means it list the home directory because my present working directory, pwd, my present working directory is, my home directory is demo. So ls means list what is in the present working directory, but I want to list the lab3. So you say list and then tilde home directory slash lab3. So this way you can able to see what is inside lab3. I mean to say the files and folders in lab3. Do you see the difference? Do you see the difference? Is it understandable? If it is understandable, can you type yes so I can understand? Yeah, somebody said yes. Okay, then I understand. Now, okay, if you want to have, because the screen, can you see the screen? It's full of commands and output. If you want to clear, very simple. You type clear. So that the whatever you write it in the screen, it will be cleared. Can you see now? Okay. So whenever you feel that the screen is full of commands and outputs, you can't concentrate, you can clear it. Okay, and in the question, just now I discussed the question. Under Jeddah, I want to create 2 new directories. Under Riyadh 2, under Dammam 2. Can we do that one? I am in the home directory. From here, I can do anything to somewhere. Okay. You have something. Just a second. Somebody asked something. You don't understand. Miss, can you go again? Yeah. Luzan said clear means it will clear the screen because you see the screen is full of commands. So I say clear the screen. You don't understand. Okay. Can you do it? You want me to do all over again, Noora? Is it something like that? You want to do the same thing? I'm asking Noora. Okay, no problem. Just now I created, let me display that ls means, do you understand ls? ls means it lists the files and folders of current working directory. So what are the files and folders? I have it in current working, which is the home directory. Now I am in the home directory. Can you get the idea? So I have degree, document, desktop, I don't know, there are many things. Okay. And I have one more thing called lab 3. What is lab 3? The directory just now I created. How do I create it? Very simple. You see mkdir, make directory. And then what I want to create? I want to create a directory. Lab 4. Let me call lab 4. Okay, so make directory lab 4. So this is the directory created where under the current working directory. I want to see lab 4 is created or not. ls. When you say ls, can you see lab 4 now? It's there already. Lab 4 is there. Is it clear now? Make, what is that? Make directory. Okay. So this is one simple way of creating a make directory. But understand that lab 4 is empty now. Just now I created, it doesn't have anything. I want to create a subdirectory inside lab 4. You call it Dammam. Okay, where I want to create inside lab 4. So currently I am somewhere home directory. I am in home directory. I want to create inside lab 4. No problem. You can do that in single command. So mkdir, I want to create an inside lab 4. What I want to create? Dammam. So this is the one I want to create, Dammam. Where I want to create? I want to create under, what is this? Lab 4. Where is my lab 4 basically? It is inside my home directory. Do you understand now? I want to create Dammam under lab 4, which is under home directory. Do you see the path? This is what you call path. You know, this one. From here, from, what is it? From here, what is this? From here to here. This is what you call path. Can you see this one? Yes, that's good. So what I am doing, make directory means I am creating a directory. What I am creating? The map. Where? Under lab 4. Where it is lab 4? It is under home directory. So you give the path. So it creates the map. How do I know it creates? If there is a problem, I should see some error message. This is one thing. Okay. So I didn't see any error message. So most probably it's created, but let me check. Don't believe that it's all done. You have to check whether the mom is created or not. How do I check? You know the list command, ls. So when I say ls, it display the files and folders of my present working directory, which is home directory. But where is the mom? It is under lab 4. Okay, you know lab 4, it's a directory, it's under lab 4. So I need to know, I need to see lab 4 has the mom or not. So give the path. For ls command, give the path. You know the path, home directory and lab 4. So this one will list the content of lab 4. Where is the lab 4? By the way, if your meeting got stopped, don't worry, use the same link and join again. Okay, don't worry, you use the same link, meeting the same password, same ID, and join again. Okay. Just a minute, I have to go back again. Okay, so now can you see that lab 4? So when you press enter, you will see the mom. See, this is what you call path. This is what you call path. This one. You start from the home directory, tilde, the sign is tilde. You will see it in your keyboard, tilde. It's above the tab key. Okay. And then slash directory name, you can go like this. Okay, fine. So this is what you call, you are in present working directory is home directory. You are in one directory and you are listing the content of some other directory. Do you get my point? Let's say under lab 4, I have the mom. Under the mom, I want to create something. Okay, I want to create Cobar. Okay, for example. So I want to create a directory Cobar under the mom. Okay, so mkdir, I want to create Cobar, is it? So this is Cobar where I want to create under the mom. Where is the mom? It's inside lab 3. Wait a second. Where is lab 3? It's inside home directory. Do you see my sequence? So I already have, sorry, it's lab 4. I'm sorry. We lab 3, leave the lab 3. That is exercise. Now I'm giving another example. Okay. So now what is the meaning of this? It is going to make a directory Cobar. That's it. This is the meaning. But I give a long path. So it follows the path. Cobar will be a subdirectory inside the mom. Where is the mom? It's inside lab 4. Where is lab 4? It's inside the home directory. Can you see the path? So this is path. Tilde means home directory. Inside lab 4 directory, inside the subdirectory the mom, inside it will create the Cobar. Is it understandable? If it is yes, you just say yes. Somebody said yes, I assume it's understandable. Okay, I want to see whether Cobar is there or not. Don't assume that I didn't see any error message, so it's successful. Make sure Cobar is inside the mom directory. How? List command, list, home directory, lab 4, the mom, Cobar. Sorry, don't say that. Okay, the mom contains Cobar. So home directory, lab 4, the mom. When I stop the path here, it will say, it will list the files and folders of the mom. What I have only one directory, Cobar. It's there. So it's successfully created. So you are in one directory, you are somewhere and you are creating a directory inside somewhere in one command, in one single command. Same thing, you are somewhere and you are listing the contents of some other directory. Do you get my point? I'm using the path. When you give a correct path, it will work surely. Do you get my point, everybody? So this is listing and making directory. Now, changing directory. Where I am now, presently where I am, anybody can tell me in the chat box, what is the current working directory here? Where are we? Are we in lab 3, lab 4, Damam, Kobar? What? Where? Home directory? Where are we now? Anything you can say it. We are, okay. In the previous command, I list the content of Damam. But where I am in the home directory. You see the prompt. From the prompt, you can understand this prompt means I am in home directory. Okay. If you want to know, you use pwd. It will list you present working directory. This is in the home directory. Demo. Yeah, correct. So this is, where are we now? We are in the demo, which is home directory. Okay. So now you can change the directory. How to do? CD, and then you can change to somewhere. For simple thing, let me change to lab 4. Can you see the prompt now? Prompt end with the dollar sign. So dollar sign tells you that this is what you call prompt. This is prompt. The prompt now differs. Previously, we are in the demo, we are in the home directory, it was different. Now the prompt is different. So currently, where are we? We are in lab 4. Okay, if you don't understand, we have a command pwd, it will tell you where are you. We are in lab 4. Do you see that? I'm in lab 4. Do you get the idea? Everybody? Okay, so lab 4 has Damam. I want to go to Damam. So CD, can you see this mistake? I say CD Damam. It says there is no directory called Damam because D has to be capital letter. Just now I mentioned you have to be very careful with the case, uppercase, lowercase. So CD DAMM AM. So now I am, can you see the prompt? Now the prompt is different. See, this is what you call prompt. It ends with the dollar sign. Now I am in Damam. Can you get the idea? And I want to go to Kobar because just now I created, okay, I want to say one thing. I am in Damam, just write a list. It will list what do you have it in the Damam directory. I have one folder or one directory, Kobar. Can you see here? I want to go to that Kobar. Change directory to Kobar. CD Kobar. It goes to, see the prompt now? It goes, see, before I was in demo. Now I change the directory to lab 4 and then to Damam and then to Kobar. Do you get my point? Yes, you are right. Now, I want to go back to parent directory. Who is the parent of Kobar? Damam. Very simple. You write CD space double dot. Double dot means parent. See? And I don't like going by parent to parent. I want to straight go to the home directory. Let's say CD Kobar. Sorry. Okay. I want to go straight to the parent directory. You have an option. You just say CD. That's it. It goes straight to the home directory demo. Do you get the idea? Instead, you can go step by step. CD and then yeah, you can just write CD. Yeah, you're right, Noora. There is one other option also. Let me do one thing. cd lab4, and then cd demam, and then cd cobar. There is one other option. You just say cd space tilde. I just mentioned that tilde means your home directory. You leave a space in between. cd tilde will go to the home directory, or simply cd. You can simply write cd. You can write cd space tilde. It goes to the home directory. Okay, there are many ways. Double dot means it goes to the parent. Okay, parent of the current directory. Okay, so these are the ways you can write cd. There is one other way. Always I say in one single command, do something. I want to go to Kobar in one single command. Do you see what I did in the previous? I go to lab 4 and then I go to change to Demam and then I change to Kobar. 3 command. No. I want to do it in one single command. You can do it. So cd lab 4, under lab 4 Demam, under Demam Kobar. Kobar. See, one single command, I try to go to Kobar. Do you get the idea what I am doing here? In many of the cases, you will be asked to do something without changing the directory or something in one single command. Okay, so you will be asked to do many things. What is many things? Do something without changing the directory. Do something without in one single command. So this is the one example. In one single command, I change the directory. Fine. So this is the idea of changing directory in one single command. Is it clear all? Everybody? Can I clear the screen? Okay. Now copying the files. Copying the files means the one I just explained. I need to have some files basically. Okay, can we use the question just now we discussed? Create a file. Okay, where is the question? I am looking into the question. Okay. Instead of doing the question, let me quickly do one thing. Where is the, okay, here even I can do it. Doesn't matter. I can straight away do from here. What I will do, I'm in Kobar. Can you see here? My prompt is Kobar. My present working directory is Kobar. Let me create a file. Okay. So let me create a file using cat command. You just say cat and then the redirection symbol and then leave a space in between. Do not forget space. Okay. And then the name of the file. What is the name of the file? I can say maybe file.txt. This is the name of the file and it is blinking. The cursor is blinking. So it asks me to type the content. So this is a file. This contains some data. There is no more files, no more lines. I don't know. So I don't have any more things to write. So this is the content of the file. I finish with this. So Control C, press Control C, Control C. So I get the prompt again. So this file is being created. I told you, don't assume that it's all done successfully. You need to check the file is created or not. So list command, list, you know the list, is it? So ls will list the files of Cobar. Yeah, or folders. Do you have any folder or do you have any files? See, file.txt is there. I want to see the content of file because I type 4 lines. I want to see the 4 lines. Very simple. You say cat and then don't say the redirection. Redirection means it takes some data and writes to the file. I already wrote something. Now I want to list the content. Show me the content of file.txt. So cat space file.txt. Can you see the list? The content, what the file.txt has. It has the 4 lines. So it displays the 4 lines. Do you get the idea what I am trying to say? Sometimes you want to move this content of file.txt to somewhere. Do you get my point? You want to move this content to somewhere. That also you can do. That one later, if I'm not mistaken. Don't confuse with our exercise. Wait a minute, you are saying something. Yeah, you are asking for control D, is it? You can even press control Z also. You can, it's okay. You can, okay, this is the one she is asking. You write cat and then you write greater than and then you write the file name. I'm going to give the content later. That content will be redirected to maybe file name is file1.txt. And then it asks me. So I will be typing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I don't know. So even I can press Control Z. Okay, so you can press Control D, Control C. I prefer Control C. Okay, doesn't matter. So let me check. File 1 contains the ABCD. Yeah, it contains the ABCDEFG, whatever. Okay, then. Is it clear now? Hopefully. I hope you got the idea already. Okay, now I would like to go back to change directory. Oh, yes, it's clear now. That's good. Let me, because I say cat for displaying the content, cat for creating a file and type the content. That content will go into the files with the redirection symbol. Okay, just hold on a minute. Cat with one thing. Just hold on a second. Let me finish one shot everything. Okay, let me finish one more thing related to cat so that we will finish one shot all about cat. So let's assume that I have 2 files in the Cobar. Let's say file 1, just now I created ABCD, and file.txt, you know the previous one, the 4 lines. Okay. Now I want to create third file. Okay, another file. Let me call it third file, third or whatever, any name. And what I want to have the content of, what I want to have it here is kind of appending the content. Okay. So here, instead of third file, okay, leave the third file. You have file and file 1, is it? What I want to do is I want to add the content of one file to another file. That is the one I want to do. Okay, then add the content. What do you call? Append a content of one file to another file. Okay, appending. Okay, what I want to do is, let me tell you, after the output, you can able to understand. So append the file 1 at the end of file. What file 1 contains? ABCD, EF, GH, something. The other file.txt has 4 lines. I want to add the ABCD at the end of 4 lines. This is what I want to do, appending. Okay, so cat, what I want to append? ABCD. So which is file1.txt. Where I want to do, greater, double redirection sign, double, can you see here? I don't have a space, so it goes down, doesn't matter. Double greater than sign, and then, can you see in the screen? Let me make it little bigger maybe. Even though it's little bigger, it's the same. Okay, double greater than sign, and then where I want to append in file.txt. Do you get my point? What I am doing, cat, and then file1.txt, and double greater than sign, redirection sign, double sign together. Okay, and then file.txt. What it will do, it will add the content of file 1 at the end of file. So let me see the content of file.txt. You will understand now. Append the content of file 1 at the end of file. Do you understand now? If you get the point, can you put it in the chat box? Is it clear? Yeah. Someone said yes, I understand. You got my point, is it? Appending. There are many things in cat. Cat, simply, let's say, simply you say cat and file.txt. Sorry, where is it? Whatever.txt, it will list the content. Okay. And when you say cat and then one redirection symbol, and then you say name, for example, name.txt, it is going to create a file with the content, whatever I am typing. Okay, whatever I am typing. Can you get the idea? And press Ctrl C. So this is name.txt. What it contains? Name.txt. It contains the one line I write just now, I type it. When you say cat and then name.txt and then double redirection symbol and then type something. Let's say file.txt. It will append the first one, append the content of first file in the second file. Okay, first file is name.txt. Second file is file.txt. Is it done? Let me check file.txt. It's appending. Appending means add at the end. That is the meaning of appending. Okay. There is one way also. Another one. Now I'm going to tell another one. Until now the cat is clear, is it? One more cat command. You say cat. Okay. And then you say double redirection. And then you write the name of the file. For example, name.txt. It's txt. What it will do, I am going to type something, press enter. I press enter now. It is blinking. I am going to type something. Let's say I type operating system. I type system programming, software programming, I don't know, network programming. I type something, is it? Those things will return inside name.txt at the end, appending. Whatever I am typing here, append at the end of name.txt. I don't have any more. Okay, one more, programming. And then control C, you know, control C. You can press control C, control Z also, the Z symbol, whatever, but control C, I prefer it if not possible. So what it does, this cat command appends whatever I type down inside at the end of the name.txt. Let's see that. Name.txt. Can you see? Before name.txt had one line. Now I add operating system, system programming, software programming, network programming, all are written there. So these are all the possible cat commands. Okay. Is it clear now? If it is clear, can you say it so I can understand whether you understand or not? Yeah. Okay, cat, simply cat, cat with one redirection, cat with a two redirection symbol, cat with the file name, two redirection symbol, another file name. So 4 cat types. Okay, so 4 types of cat we discussed. Now let's move on to change directory. Can I clear it? If you don't mind, I think you don't have any issues. Okay, let me clear it. Okay, now change directory. Where I am now, I am in Kobar. Okay, do you remember I created lab 3 inside the home directory, and then under that I did something. Okay, I remember I created lab 3. I didn't delete it. I want to go straight to lab 3. One single command, change the directory to lab 3. It's possible. So you write change directory. Super. Luzanne is telling something. Why not? Okay, this one goes, tilde goes to the home directory and then slash and then lab 3. I think this is the one you want to say, Luzanne, is it? Almost correct. Yeah, that's nice. Can you see in one command, I now move to change the directory to lab 3. Yeah, fine. You are all on track. Okay, now I am in lab 3. Can I come back to Kobar? Where is Kobar? Inside Dammam. Where is Dammam? Inside lab 4. The previous one. Previously, I was in Kobar. Under Dammam, under lab 4. I want to come back in one single command. Very simple. Anybody wants to try it in the chat box? In one single command, change the directory to Kobar. You know where is Kobar? It's under Dammam, under lab 4. Anybody wants to try? Just have a try. It can be wrong, it can be right. Yes, try. I'm waiting. No worries. Super. Very good. That's so nice of you. You are all on track. That's good. That's good. So lab 4 and then the ma'am, make sure the uppercase, lowercase. See, Sahar is very clear in uppercase, lowercase. You have to be very clever. Sorry, clear. Okay, because that if you miss the name in, changing the cases, it will give error messages. See, that's so nice. Thank you. So this one, it moved to the, move to Kobar in one single command. So remember in exams, sometimes you will be asked to, change the directory in one single command, or go to somewhere, one single command, list the content in one single command, something like that. Okay. So you all get the point already, is it? You all know that point already, is it? Okay. Now we are in Kobar. What is inside Kobar? We have 3 files. Yeah, that's good. We have file 1, name. Now, can we copy a file to somewhere else? Okay, that somewhere else, let me check. Do I have something in lab 3? How will we submit in exam? Is it screenshot? Yeah, I will explain the screenshot today. Thank you, Noora, for pointing out this point. I will explain that after the class also. Okay, because this is a virtual machine. Windows and Ubuntu, it's a kind of two different machines. So you can't copy something and you can't paste it on Windows. It's not possible. Do you get my point? Copy paste will work inside Ubuntu or inside Windows. Now we are having two different machines. So I will explain how to screenshot after a while. Remind me at the end of the class. Okay. Okay, now let's copy the file. We have a file, file 1, file name, whatever 3. Let me copy name.txt under lab 3 to lab 3. So I'm going to copy, I'm in Cobar now. Okay. So never mind, where are you now? Or from where you can take something from somewhere and you can copy to somewhere. It's possible. So what I'm going to do, let me take the name.txt from this present directory, copy to lab 3. So copy means cp name.txt, where I want to copy lab 3. So I want to see whether it is done or not. You know the listing home directory lab 3. See, name.txt is there already. That's good. And it has some folders, Dammam, Jeddah and Riyadh. Okay, can we do one thing? You are now in my example, in my screen, the present directory is Cobar. Can anyone tell me how to copy the how to copy the file from lab 3 to lab 4 Dammam? The name.txt is, let's assume it's in lab 3. Now it is in lab 3. I copied to lab 3, is it? I am in Cobar. See, you are in somewhere, you take a file from somewhere, copy some else. You can do it. Do you get my point? What I want to do is copy the file name.txt from lab 3 to lab 4 Dammam. So this is the one I want to do. Can you try or you want me to try? Can I try or you want to tell me the command? Okay, let me try. So copy is the one. You take the file from lab 3, copy name.txt. Yeah, fine, Luzon. Yes, Luzon. But the problem here is, I say, read the question. You take the name.txt from lab 3. You take it from lab 3. Okay. Yours is correct because present directory has. No, don't change the directory. Don't change the directory. Where you are in Cobar directory, from here, you take the file from somewhere like this. You take the file from somewhere, lab.txt, and then you put it in somewhere. This is what Luzon said is correct. Lab 4. This is the question. Let me read the question again. Copy the file name.txt from lab 3. Yeah, I'm right. To lab 4 Dammam. Yeah. Can you see this way? This is the idea. I want to see lab 4 Dammam. Does it has it? You have the list command. lab 4, the mom should contain the name.txt. Yeah, it's there already. Is it done? Is it clear now? Okay, question will ask you to change the directory to something. Okay, and the question will tell in one single command without changing the directory, do something. So you will be doing something somewhere and taking file from somewhere, moving to somewhere, whatever is it. Fine? Yeah, you got my point, I guess. Now you just see the previous copy command. I just say copy name.txt from lab3, put it into the mem. So the same name.txt is name.txt, but I don't like name.txt. I want to write like okay, maybe like word.txt. Okay, so do the same thing. Okay. By the way, in the Ubuntu, you press the up arrow, down arrow. You will see, I'm pressing the up arrow. I'm not typing all these things. I'm just pressing the arrow, up and down arrow. You will get the previous commands. Previous command is ls. The previous is cp. Previous is this, previous. Can you see? So I'm doing the same thing, the previous cp command, copy command. Instead of, let's stop at the mom, let me say word.txt. What does it? Sorry, it's dot. What does it mean? It will copy the same file from lab 3 and you will put it onto the mom folder in lab 4, but the name will be word.txt. Let's see the mom. Where is it? It is inside lab 3. Where is it? Lab 3. Inside, sorry, it's in lab 4. The mom. Just be careful. The mom. You should see word.txt. Do you see that word.txt? I copy the same file. You want to know what is the content? It's okay. See the content, lab 4, the mom. What is the name? Word.txt. See, maybe I had a word.txt. Did I say it correctly? Lab 4, the mom. Just a second. Lab 4, the mom, word.txt. It says, yeah, thank God. Maybe I made a mistake. That's what I had a error message. The mom spelling mistake. Okay, that is the thing. I got an error message before. Can you see? The same content. Can you see the content is the same? You want to see the name also? They are all the same. The file name is name.txt, word.txt, but the content, can you see the content? It's all the same. Whatever I'm typing, operating system programming, etc., etc. Now, can you able to understand copy? When you say just copy CP without mentioning a file name for the destination, it copies the same file with the same name. But when you give a file name for the destination, a new file name will be there, but the content is the same. Okay. Now, let me clear the screen if you understand. Now, move. Move means, in a word processing, you say cut and paste, that is move. You won't see it in one location and you will see it in the destination. From the source, it will be deleted. Okay, let me say name.txt in Cobar, move it to the mom of the same lab 4. So move means MV name.txt from Cobar, from the current working directory. From the current directory, I move to lab 4 Damam. So can you, I want to see whether it is there or not. First, it doesn't have name.txt. Can you see? It cut paste. Before when I say, can you see here? Before when I say ls, I had 3 files. Now I say the same ls, I have only 2 files. The name.txt, it's moved to this demam. I want to see it. So ls, this one, and then lab 4, and then the mom, you should see the name.txt. It's there already. This is move. Move means cut and paste. Copy means copy and paste. Okay, is it clear? Move. Everyone? Yeah. Okay, is it okay? Then wait a minute. I want to. Can I continue with removing a file? Remove means delete. Deleting a file or deleting a folder. Okay then. Yes. If you are in other super. Wait a second. If you are in home, you want to lab for damam kobar name.txt, and then follow the destination. Yeah, correct. You're right. You're right. Super. So, but whenever you say, yeah, correct. Yeah, name 4 is in the home directory. Yes, you are right. And then the other directory, please mention the path. Okay, then. So, fine. What I want to do? Yeah, I was telling deleting a file. Can I continue deleting a file? Delete means remove, RM. Remove means delete. Okay, let's see what I have here. Kobar has file 1. Let me delete file 1. Okay, remove and then file1.txt. Remove, RM, file1.txt. So let's see. When I list, I remove the file.txt. So the pending remaining is file1.txt. Okay, fine. No problem. But I want to remove Kobar. I am inside Kobar. I cannot remove Kobar basically. Okay. But another thing, Kobar is a directory. So when you want to remove directory, you say rm-d, and then what do you want to remove? I want to remove Kobar. But I am presently inside Kobar. How can you remove that? Do you get my point? You got my point already, everybody? I am inside Kobar. I can't remove Kobar. What do you do? You go somewhere. Maybe you go to the parent directory and remove Kobar, or you go to somewhere else and remove Kobar. Can you get the idea? Like they used to say that you are sitting in the branch of a tree and you are cutting the tree. You can't do that. You should not do that, is it? Okay. Yeah, let me go to Sahar is correct, but remember Sahar, the spaces and all very clear. So CD space double dot. You need to have a space. Okay. So let me go to the parent. So CD space double dot. I am in the parent directory. Kobar's parent is Damam. So let me go to the parent. And now I can do the same thing. RM means remove. -d means I'm removing a directory. If I don't say -d, I'm removing a file. But Kobar is a directory. So rm-d Kobar. It says there is no such directory Kobar. Really? Khobar. Is the spelling correct? Khobar. What is the problem? Oh yeah, it's not the problem of spelling mistake. Can you see the error message? I have the directory Khobar. It's not a problem. The spelling is also correct. I write clearly rm-d Khobar. But what the error message says? Directory not empty. Khobar has something. What is I forgot already. ls. It has. Is it true? There is no such. No. Maybe the spelling is wrong. Leave it. Okay. Khobar has something. What is has? File.txt. So I was in the parent directory and I tried to remove. It says that Khobar. It says that your directory not empty. Remember, when the directory is empty, you can use the rm-d and the directory name. If the directory is not empty, use another rm-r Khobar. -r means it removes the non-empty directory. Okay, so let me list. You won't see Khobar. Before I see Khobar, can you see that one? Now I don't see any more Khobar. Okay, so this is the way you are going to remove empty directory or a full directory. Let me create a directory, make a directory. Let me call it ABC. See, I have a directory ABC. Yeah, I want to say one more thing. When you see the listing, you see something in blue color and white color. So you now know what is the white color. White color is the files maybe or whatever, and the blue color one is the directories. Okay. Okay, now I want to now remove -d ABC. So this removes already. Let's see, ABC is no more there. So -d removes the empty directory. -r removes the non-empty directory. Is it fine? Is it clear, everybody? Okay, that's good. What else is missing is listing. Okay, clear. Is it clear means let me go to, because you have some files. What file it has? Name.txt. Okay, just hold on a second. Let me add something. At the end of the name.txt, I want to have a big file like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's enough. So I have a big file now. Let me see the file name.txt. It's little bigger. Can you see how many lines? It goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then a 5. 15 lines are there. Okay. So in this case, we have some kind of commands that will help you to list page by page or certain lines or something. Okay, let's go with some command. Okay, you have a class, then no problem. You can leave it, no problem. Anyway, this is recorded already. I think you can able to download this recording. If I'm not mistaken, you can able to see the video and you can able to continue. Okay, no problem. If you have a class, you can leave. If you do not have class, I have only few like 3-4 commands to finish off. So those who don't have a class, continue. Few more minutes only. Okay, yeah, thank you. Okay, let's continue. Here we have some commands called head and tail. Okay, so let's start with the head. So let's say head, and then you just say the name.txt. It will list only the first 10 lines. So this is the first head will list the first 10 lines of a file because your file is too big. So it will list the first 10 lines. Okay. And if you say head -3 and then name.txt, it will list only the first three lines. Okay. Do you get my point? And if you have the file, remember, I write name.txt. If you want to write the, okay, for example, head and then a file in another folder, you do the same. lab3 lab3 and then inside lab3, I have name.txt. Do I have? Yeah, I have it, it seems. Can you get the idea? If you have the file somewhere in your directory structure, you can give the path. I say head and then I say name.txt inside lab3. It lists the first 10 lines, but that is only that file is only small file. It doesn't have 10 lines. So whatever I have, it displays. Remember, if I say hyphen, for example, hyphen2, first 2 lines. So first 2 lines. So whenever you type the file name, you can type the path of the file. If it is somewhere else, not in the present working directory, no problem. This is about head. How about tail? Let's say tail, and then let's do the same with somewhere else. I'm going to the lab3 and then name.txt. Tail will list the last 10 lines. Okay, so here I can't say the tail because the file is too small. In the current directory, I have a file which is bigger. So this is the last 10 lines. Okay, so if you say the same thing, tail and then last 2 lines. So this is the last 2 lines, network programming and programming of the file name.txt, which is in lab3. Okay, so head will list the first 10 lines, tail will list the last 10 lines. But if you don't want 10 lines, you want to see certain number like 5 lines. So mention the 5 with the hyphen, -5, -4, something like that. If you want to display page by page, you have a command. Okay, for example, cat name.txt, and then you have, okay, just a second. This one contains this many lines. Just a second. Okay, if you say cat and then name.txt and then this symbol, which is horizontal bar, and when you say more, it goes page by page. But actually our file is only a short file. So it displays like this. Okay, if you have a big long file, it goes page by page. Okay. Just a minute, I couldn't able to see anything. I think you are messaging. Just hold on a minute. Let me see the message. Okay, so let's continue. So this one will list page by page. Okay, so in this case, just hold on a second. Okay, but for seeing this, I need to have a big file. So let me type name.txt. Just one second. Okay, no problem. If you have a class, you can leave, and then I will continue to record, and then you will see the recording. Fine. Okay, I'll continue to record. Okay, fine, no problem, Luzon. You can leave. Okay, thank you. Okay, let me write some more content in the file, name.txt, by saying something like okay, I created a big file. Now, when I say cat name.txt and then horizontal bar and then more, it goes like, can you see? It displays the first page and it still waits. It says more. When I press enter, it display the next, like kind of one by one by one. Okay, this is one thing. Another one is cat name.txt and then horizontal bar less. When I say less, it goes page by page. So it's the first page, and then when I press enter, it goes to the second page. Okay. So here, if I don't want to continue, I can press Q to quit. Okay, so this is the idea of less command. It writes the content of the file onto the screen one page at a time. Okay, if you want to see another page, you can press the space bar or Q to quit it. For example, you press the space bar, another page. So this is end already. So you press Q to quit. Okay. So space bar. In the less command, you press the space bar. For the head, it's different. For the head, it will, just a second. Sorry, for the more, it's different. You see the content by page, you use the more option. Here you press the space bar, one screen full data at a time, or enter to scroll one at a time. Okay, one line at a time. Enter to scroll one line at a time. Okay, that is for the more, and this is for the less. Okay, and the pending is sorting. How to sort a file? So sorting. Okay, let's start a file, the same file, which is cat name.txt. So this is the file already. If you want to sort the name.txt, you just say like this, sort, and what file you want to sort. So I want to sort names.txt. Okay, so you will see the output in the sorted order. Can you see here? A, ADA, B, C, etc., etc. It goes on like this in a sorted way. It is printed now in a sorted way. Okay. It's not only you can print this one only. Let's see one more. Even you can do like this also, sort and then a redirection symbol and name dot txt. It's the same meaning. It displays the same thing. Either you sort like that or sort dot. Okay. Cat name dot txt. You see, it is not sorted. The original file is not sorted. Okay. But in case if you want to save it in another file, so sort name.txt and you want to put it in another file, order.txt. What you do is you write the redirection symbol like here. So the redirection symbol is greater than here. This redirection symbol and the new file name. So when you see the new file order.txt, you will see the sorted one. So name.txt is unsorted one, this one, and you can save the sorted data in another file, and that one contains the sorted data. Do you get the idea? Same thing you can do for another command. Let's say listing with -l, -l. It will list the files and folder with the privilege rw execute, something like that. So you do the same thing. If you want to see that list in a sorted order, you just say the listing command, and then this is what you call pipe, you know, the horizontal bar, this is what you call a pipe, and then sort. So it will sort the things. The list will be sorted. You see now, word, name, order. The order is now different. When you just say like this, you get like that. Okay. But when you say with the sorted order, the output is different. So sort, you can use it with the pipe. Okay, then even this also will work. Okay. If you just say ls, it displays name, order, because they are all already in order. Okay, it's already in order, so you won't see the difference. Fine. So now let's move on to how to count number of letters or number of lines in a particular file. Okay, for example, let me clear this. My file is name.txt. What is this? Name.txt. This is my file. How many lines are there in this file? So how to count it? We have a command called WC. If I want to know number of lines, -l, name.txt, -l, it will tell you number of lines. So I have 31 lines. Okay, number of words. So WC, number of words in name.txt. How many words? 42 words. Okay, and number of bytes. WC, number of bytes means C. Byte mean character. Name.txt. So 265 characters in my file. It's bytes is how many characters we will see now. WC will see the character using the M command, count of the character. Name.txt, it should be the same, by the way. So it is characters is the byte. Okay, it should be the same. And now sometimes your file may have some lines which are longer. So I'm going to consider only the longer line. How many characters are in the longer line? Okay, so WC capital L, name.txt. The longer line has 21 characters. Which is the longer line? Let me see the longer line. Where it is software programming. So this is the longer line in my, also no, here it is. Whatever I am typing, this is the longer line. How many characters are there? It says 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So it should say 21. Yeah, it's 21. So the longer line contains how many characters? Okay. So you can combine anything with any other command with the pipe command. Okay. So let's assume that I want to combine this with the number of characters maybe. Okay, or number of words, no, characters. Name.txt. So it will list two things now. Okay. I couldn't able to see 21. Okay, so if you want to combine two commands in one, you can do the same with the pipe symbol, the horizontal vertical bar. So with this, we finish everything except one. Okay, there is one other command, which is if you want to see who is on the system with you. So just say who. Okay, so this is the who. Who tells you who is in your system, like demo. This is the username. Demo is in the system. Do you get the idea? To see who is, who is the current user, who is currently using the system. Demo is the username. So that is the who. Okay. So vertical bar is the pipe. Anything else I missed out? Yeah, wildcard character. Okay, let me tell you wildcard character. Okay, list what I have. Yeah, I have name.txt, order.txt, word.txt. Let's assume that I want to copy all the txt files to lab 4. So what you do, use wildcard character. So copy star.txt. Star means any number of characters, .txt, where I want to copy lab 4. Lab 4. So all the 3 files copied to lab 4. Let's see How does it copy? Yeah, all the 3 files are in lab 4. Okay, so this is wildcard character. Asterisk mean any number of characters. Even question mark is also there. Question mark means exactly 1 character. So that is for the question mark. Okay, for example, okay, let me create one file, cat work.txt. This is working file. So let's end this. So what are the files I have here? Work, word. Okay, 2 files. 2 files. Okay, work and word.txt. So I want to copy only that work and word. So the W is same. Can you get the idea? W is same, O is same, R is same, and question mark. If I put a question mark, the 4th letter, 4th character can be anything. Dot txt to maybe the lab 4. No, lab 4 already has something. Maybe lab 3. So let's copy to lab 3. So what files I'm copying? WOR. The 4th character can be anything. So surely not this file I'm copying. This is not the file I'm copying. WORD. This file can be copied. WORK. This file can be copied. Where I'm copying to lab 3. Let's check lab 3. Lab 3. Fine. So lab 3 is copied. Work and word. Okay, so this is one single character. Wildcard character is question mark for one single character. Asterisk means one or more characters. So you can use wildcard character while copying, while moving a file, or whenever you want to do anything. Okay. So this is up to the lab 4 and lab 3. I hope this is fine. So any other questions? Do you have any questions? I think only Mushira is here. Mushira, any questions? Hopefully no questions. So, okay, then I will stop here. And then if you have any questions, you can contact me later, or you can email me or WhatsApp, whatever. Okay, then. So thank you so much, and practice the questions, and then exercises. Lab 1, lab 2, lab 3, and lab 4. I have 4 things. Lab 1 is for installing Ubuntu. Lab 2, 3, and 4 is for making a directory, changing a directory, creating a file, sorting file, listing file, whatever is it. Okay, too many things are there in lab 2, 3, and 4. So practice it. This is for the midterm practical exams. Fine. So we will see in the next class. In between, if you have any doubts, you can send me email. Okay. Thank you so much. See you next class.